Lunch with Leah, bonus episode 319 with special guest Frankie Grande. Here's Leah.
Yay! So cute. What a best friend! I love you so much. Hi, everybody.
Another one.
Is he fabulous? Is Frankie fabulous? Oh my God, the dog's jealous.
Oh, the cutest one.
Hi. So I miss you.
I miss you
and
so
I
much.
love you.
Every minute that I'm not with you is a minute
wasted.
wasted.
Going through withdrawal.
I know, seriously.
Oh my God, the dog's got
I'm
the
back
dog.
in Miami. Can I wear
Shook
these
up.
glasses? Are
Of
they
course
fabulous?
you can. You look
I can't
good.
see anything.
You can have
Wait,
them.
I
They're
look
$1 at the dollar store.
Were they
Take
really?
that pair. You like good on you in the pink.
Oh
Wait,
my
here's
God.
a mirror. Look, Frankie.
Oh my God, they're kind
We're
of fabulous.
never without a mirror. There's
yeah,
always
seriously.
a mirror.
Well, I mean, why would you need a mirror when you have a phone? Look, we can take a
This is the new generation of mirror
Wait,
versus
I
a phone.
love these glasses.
You can have them.
I mean, I can't see anything.
you
I'm
can't?
literally I'm gonna throw up. But like, they're amazing.
Okay.
Okay, good. Well, let's post on my Instagram.
So I'm gonna get
What are we live on
Frankie's-
Facebook? Hold on.
I don't know. We're gonna go. Leah, go do something live.
Yeah, we're doing on Facebook.
We're live on Facebook.
You
so
guys,
now
we're live on
we're
Facebook.
live on Facebook.
On Leah's Facebook page.
Get on right now.
And I stole these glasses from her, and I'm obsessed with them.
I can't see, but they look good.
The baby, give me the kitchen. I can't see anything. I'm literally gonna throw up, but they're amazing. Fabulous.
But they look fabulous.
Okay, I'm tagging you. Oh my God, I can't see anything. Oh my God.
Tag me.
Okay.
Tag me. Are you tagging me on Facebook, or what are you tagging me
I'm just
on?
tagging you on Instagram because
Oh,
that's
okay.
what
See,
I
I
was
only
using.
mostly use Twitter. Go to Lea Black Miami and Twitter.
Yeah,
That's where you'll
Twitter
get
and
all the
Facebook.
gossip.
Yeah, whatever.
All right,
But
so
it's
we've been friends.
It's now spending 15 minutes pinning it
Oh.
to a location that I don't want it to be on. Good.
Oh, well, we don't want to be on a location.
Done.
So tell us. Okay, so what people don't know about you, initially you're big when everyone knew who you were, like overnight was Big Brother, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about that experience.
Oh, it's hell.
Did you like
Yeah. I mean, no, I did. I loved it. Wait, did you tweet the link? I want to make sure that. people
Oh,
know
let's
and
make
they're
sure
tweeting
we're
it.
tuning
Yeah.
in.
Did you tweet the link?
Did I?
It's not a link. No.
I don't have a clue
You
how
just
to
said,
do it.
"Oh snap, Frankie." Oh,
I know,
snap,
I did Frankie Grande,
is
too.
what-
I
Yeah,
did
but
Frankie-
"Oh snap, Frankie." That's one of my fans who posts everything. You
Oh,
were like,
what do
No,
I
but that's
know?
great. We love "Oh snap, Frankie." Thank you, and shout out to "Oh snap, Frankie"
I
because.
thought it was part of your staff.
No, to be honest, Oh Snap Frankie gets more retweets than I do because they rip everything from my Instagram or my Snapchat and they put it and they tag everyone, which
Well,
is
why don't
wonderful.
I have friends
'Cause
like
I
that?
never tag anyone. Oh Snap Frankie will tag you.
I
I'm
need
sure.
fans and
Wait, so how do we
friends
tweet
like
the
that.
link?
Well, it's Facebook Live, so if
Just tell them to go to
her
Facebook Live right
account
now.
on Facebook Live, it'll be playing, and there's a share button.
Go to Lea Black Miami at Facebook Live right
This
now.
okay, wait. How about just this thing? Oh, this thing with this button. I pushed a button. Is this it?
Yeah.
It says
If it says share, if
playacast.com.
Acast?
Is that us?
That's
Lunch with Leah?
retweet that one. Repost that. Retweet something. Wait, let me see this. Hold on. Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
wait, someone
hold on.
send me a link.
Hold on. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to
We're
do.
live.
Well, we're live.
Hit the share button.
There's a
So you
live
go to-
link.
Here, you do it, James. Do it.
Wait.
Come
Go
on.
to your page.
Go to
and
your
look for
page.
Leah's thing, and then hit the share button.
When I grab
On
the
Facebook?
Facebook.
Oh, I
I
don't use
retweeted
Facebook.
my
Okay, it's fine.
show.
I'll retweet it when it posts. Anyway, go ahead.
So we're on Facebook Live.
I don't use Facebook.
I need to have your access code to your phone, and I'll run it for you for a
Okay,
while.
that's fine. Good. I'll just give it to you. I don't care. It's annoying to me anyway.
So Big Brother changed your life.
Big
Now,
Brother changed
tell me
my
about
life.
it.
It like catapulted me into the world of so many people's like everyday lives. You know, like you
Yeah.
understand how reality
Yeah.
transforms like things. So like my interactions with fans were very much before that. It was like YouTube fans.
Yeah.
Which is like it was wonderful and it was very like.
Well, you were
specific
going to all
niche.
those YouTube conferences.
YouTube conventions.
And you
YouTube
built up like a
VidCon.
million followers or something
Yeah,
on that.
playlist
Yeah.
and all sorts
Yeah.
of things. And then, though, joining the reality TV world, like, put me in
Was Big Brother.
everyone's living room, like, all the time. And then that
yeah.
was, like, a whole different, like, set,
A different group of fans.
Different group of fans. My favorite are my straight male fans. Shout out to my straight male fans, like, the dads that are, like, in Disney World, that are like, oh my God, it's Frankie! I loved you on Big Brother! And it's like, they just go for it. And those are my favorites. So shout out to the dad fans. What's up? Straight
Dad.
men. You know, it's cool because like also like I showed like I am such a competitor and I'm such a beast on that show.
Yeah.
And I don't think people were expecting it. You know, people
Now,
were
how did you
expecting
turn
me to be
out
like
in
the
the
little
top
like
2 or 3, right? The top.
like a snarky little homosexual, but I was not. I was like a beast, and I was like, "What the? Can I curse on this?
I'm winning.
I can say it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. People would be like, someone would be like, da, 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 and I'd be like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And like come over and I'd like fight people.
But didn't you
So that
come
was
in
good.
second?
No.
No, third?
No.
You in the
I mean,
top.
everyone thinks I won, so that's fine. Let's just say
By
I
the
won.
way, you were the breakout star, though.
Duh.
And you were Julie Chan's Ben
She
Nunes,
loved
whatever,
me.
her favorite. You were her pet. Did you take her an apple a day? You were her pet. So everybody thought you won. I think you won. You know, I'm delusional. I'm
Thank you.
like Trump. I just speak it and think it's true.
Oh my God.
But before that,
Yeah.
what people didn't know about you
Yeah.
is you were a major Broadway star. You were in
Yes.
Mamma Mia for how many years?
3.
3 years, and you were a big singer and dancer there.
Yep.
Then you had a one-man show.
I did, and which is coming up again.
Which was it called?
It's called Living La Vida Grande.
Oh, that one. And where is it going to be in New
It's
York?
going to be in New York at Green Room 42, the 25th and 26th.
Of January.
Of January.
Oh my God.
9:30 shows. Please come.
Yes.
Bring everyone you know. Bring your family. Bring your children. I promise I'll keep the cursing down to like 2 per show.
It's not X-rated.
Maybe 5.
And then you did
not
another
X-rated.
one. Remember the one that I loved so much that I wanted to produce later and have my product, my Lea
Pageant.
Black pageant.
You loved
I
pageant.
loved it. So pageant, they had this commercial promoting the hairspray, right, or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, yes.
beauty products.
Yes.
And he was a beauty contestant.
Solar Rollers.
Yes.
Yes.
And
I
you-
played
who'd you play?
Consuelo Manuela Rafaela Lopez. And
It was
she
my
was
favorite.
the bestest one to a Colombian firecracker. And
She was
amazing.
fabulous. And she won. She didn't win the contest either, but she was a breakout star again. But anyway,
That's a
so he
great
kept
show.
going over and doing commercial breaks, and you were doing a hairspray for a commercial break, and I'm going, why aren't you selling Lea Black skincare on your commercial break?
And I was like, you should sponsor the show.
Because you
And
do
they would be
use
like,
my skincare, and you love it.
I do love it. I need more. Thank God I'm here.
I'm going to give you some more.
I know.
Your favorite, you told me, was the exfoliant.
I love the exfoliant.
Yeah,
it's
have
really
that
good.
buffed out face.
It is the best exfoliant.
Exfoliant on the market.
And it's good for me right now because I got that good suntan on. You know what I'm saying? Which
Yeah.
means I'm gonna have that good dead skin in like 4 seconds, and I
Yeah,
have to
it's gonna
redo my entire face.
Get it off and buff it off and have that baby butt shine, bloom.
Yeah.
All right. So then you also did your one-man show. Then you did Mamma Mia, and then you did Big Brother, and then you also had another show. What was that? Oh, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Well, Rock of Ages.
Rock of
first.
Ages.
Yes,
Oh,
Rock
tell
of
me
Ages.
about Rock of Ages. I've
I
heard about
love
that.
Rock of Ages so much. It was so I got to close Rock of Ages as Franz on Broadway, and it was the most incredible experience ever. And yes, I was the last Franz on Broadway. And,
Maybe they'll bring it back.
Maybe they will bring it back.
They should. Yeah, you were fabulous.
good idea.
You're more of a Broadway person than, even though you're fabulous on TV, you're fabulous on everything, but Broadway is a great medium for you.
I
You
love
love
stage.
it. You
I
like
love the
it.
stage. I love a
love
live
it.
audience. We were just
Yeah.
sending a video to my
Yeah.
friend, and he's in Priscilla on the national tour, and he was saying that the stage didn't work, so they all had to come out and like do something crazy.
Yeah.
I love that
You
kind
like
of
to
energy
improvise.
when it's like, oh my God, things aren't working. Let's make a choice. Let's get out there and do something
And you're
strong and
fabulous.
wrong. And it's just you gotta go. You know.
Now, do you consider yourself more of a dancer that sings or a singer that dances?
I started as a dancer who sings, and then I vocally trained a lot, and now I can say I'm more of a singer that dances. Also, just like I get mostly I get cast as characters that like can dance also. It's
Yeah.
like now I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
com-
You know it all.
comedic roles with
Yeah.
that can dance.
Now,
so like more
didn't
I'm
you
a
do a
singer who
duet
dances.
recently? I saw you had a duet online.
I did.
So what was that? Tell me that
So
one.
my sister and I finally did our first like collaboration, which was
Okay.
really, really cute. It was Seasons of Love, and it was me and my John Eric, who you know.
Oh, I love. Oh,
and
yeah, he can sing
Dominic,
too. Who
who
knew
you
he
know.
could sing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and my
Dominic.
friend Ben, who you know. We all
And your sister
sang.
Ariana.
And then Ariana did.
She just doing backup for you.
She sang love backup vocals, and then she did the featured female
I could
solo.
cry when she was doing a little backup for you.
I know. Well, she did all the harmonies in the
was
background.
so cute.
I asked her to vocal produce the track, and then of course if she was there, so she was like, "Well, I'm singing on it."
Of course,
and
I'm
then
singing.
it was just like it became this beautiful collaboration.
Now, how do we find it, and what's the name of it?
It's on YouTube. It's called Seasons of Love.
That's beautiful.
It's on my YouTube channel, which is Frankie J. Grande. I am very fortunate to have Frankie J. Grande on every single platform: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter,
Facebook,
Snapchat. Facebook, I don't even know what it is. I think it's the Big Brother, though. I don't know. I don't know how Facebook works.
By the way, he doesn't know his password.
If you're watching it on Facebook,
he doesn't know how to post.
Make sure that's where you shoot the screen. Oh, that's just Dominic's.
Oh my God. Well, and then
I was like, I don't want Grindr to pop up while you're like,
oh my God, I would be reading all about it.
It's in Miami, so anything's possible.
Anything possible. So now, remember when we did Reality Check together? We had a podcast called Reality Check.
That was cute.
It was fun, and
it's
we
like
did it every
reunion.
week. It was like a reunion, and then you went on in Big Brother, and then you had to boycott me for 2 months, and it was over.
Boycott you? I didn't speak to anyone for 4 months.
The show was over.
4 months.
He spoiled my Reality Check podcast, which would have been an international, global phenomenon.
Yes.
But he flaked out on me to go do something stupid called Big Brother.
Yes. I flaked out on her to become an international, global phenomenon.
Yeah, he left me behind.
Yes, but I take you with me in everything that I do.
Everything you do.
Any business venture, I'm like, Leah,
We're doing it
how
together.
do we do it together?
I know it. You're
I
good
love
about
this
that.
woman.
You're good about that.
I
Now,
do.
what about, I love the baubles.
Oh God, I gotta
Tell me
the
about
story.
that.
Okay, so I was in a club.
It's an emerald.
And I was
It's gorgeous.
dancing. And this very devastatingly attractive man came up next to me. And I was like, oh, look at that beautiful emerald. I love it so much. And he was like, I made it. I'm from Brazil. This is for you.
Wow.
And he took it off and he put it around my neck. And I'm obsessed with it.
And it's obsessed. I'm
And
obsessed with it too.
Have to give him a shout out.
Oh, what's his name?
Right
Oh,
now.
A-B-A-D-E.
Yeah, Abed.
Abade. He's
Abade.
fabulous. He's so good looking.
He's
my
so cute.
God.
Okay, so it's at ABADEEDU. Abededu.
And he's from
I'm gonna say
Brazil.
Abededu. Look how cute he is. He's so cute.
I bet he do too.
You're so cute. I'm saying it. I'm writing it down.
Well, I don't have any
cutest.
emeralds, but I have some beautiful
Yay!
earrings from my
Oh my God.
LeaBlack.com collection.
Oh my God, wait, okay.
Here, wait, here's the other one.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine.
Yeah, duh. Okay, so we have to also give a shout out to my beautiful drag queen friend Estiris.
Yes,
Selena
the one I
Estiris.
met.
Yeah, and you sent her stuff, and
Yeah,
she wears it all the
skincare
time
and
on her
jewelry,
show. Yes,
and
she
she loves
loves it.
LeaBlack.com.
Yeah, my
social
best
media,
girlfriend.
Skincare. Oh, you do?
Yes,
she
I
was
do.
fabulous.
Estiris does.
She's fabulous. Yeah, she was fabulous.
she's
Oh my
amazing.
God. All right, so then I went to see you
Abededu.
in Rocky Horror Picture
Yes,
Show
you did.
at the, what was the name of that club?
Rockwell.
The Rockwell in
Table
LA.
and stage
And you
show.
were on there. You did it 2 or 3 or 4 different times. And I went every time and I took a table. The first time I took a table was me and RJ and Roy. And I went to pay the check and your mom
Rocky
picked
Horror.
up the bill.
Yeah, no,
And I
she's
felt
sweet.
terrible. His mom paid for the whole
we
check. I was like, I can't believe your mom paid the check. And then I took Ronnie and I think the girls, Julie and Brandy, I think, from Dumb Gay Politics. You should do their show. They're hilarious. About you
I
like
did, I have.
politics. Oh, you've done it?
Yeah, I've
okay.
done it. Yeah,
okay,
yes,
good.
of course. I love them.
Oh, they're hilarious.
They're smart,
So
too.
smart. Yeah,
Smart,
so smart.
smart.
So then you sang and danced at that show and you were dressed literally with like very little covering.
I love not wearing clothes.
And you look, your legs, there's not an inch of body fat on this body. It's all muscle.
Thank you.
Now tell us, how do you get that?
Soul Cycle and sobriety, interestingly, yeah. Honestly, not being hungover and not eating at like 4 in the morning, like the disgusting things that I would eat, and also the amount of calories that I cut down with drinking, really started me to shred up. But then I did the AIDS life cycle.
That's right.
And that
Now that is from San Francisco to LA.
San Francisco to LA.
Can you imagine riding a bike?
545 miles.
I couldn't. I can't even think
in
of
one
it.
week.
No.
So you do 90 miles a day ish. And I mean, I
Did you put ice packs? You put ice packs on your feet and
My
face every day
knees
and
were
your
a
knees?
mess.
Oh my God.
My knees were a mess. But
That's
I did
for
it.
a good cause, though?
I've raised so much money.
For what was that cause?
It's for the LA LGBT Center.
Okay.
Which provides aid to all sorts of people that are, dealing with HIV and AIDS, but also dealing with homelessness later in life, and anyone who can't get their meds. Like, they have a whole pharmacy, and they have an amazing staff. Like, my friends in LA, literally, they're like, I'm sick. I went to the LA LGBT Center, and then they gave me everything, and I did it all for free, and it was awesome. And I'm like, that's great.
That's why you rode that bike for 5 days.
Yes, exactly. For 5 days.
That was unbelievable.
7 days. I don't know.
That was unbelievable.
It was great.
Yeah, think about how many people you've helped live on.
Thank you.
More than 7 days.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very honorable.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is honorable.
And it's an amazing thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And so I shredded up on that.
You shredded up. And then
and
what's up with the tattoos?
Oh, I added a new one. This is my Jurassic Park one. So this is all of my favorite things in life.
Okay, so let's hear a few of them.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Aliens. This is like kind of a Hunger Games, but it's more Harry Potter. It's Fox.
Okay.
Versace. Hey.
Oh, that's James's favorite thing.
Versace. I was gonna get the Medusa, and then I was like, ugh, do I want the Medusa? And the answer is yes, I do, and it's probably gonna get one. But this one was for now. Sea turtles, because I was a marine biology major in college.
Frankie's very smart. People don't know that about him.
We did
He's
very well.
very smart. He's like a rocket scientist smart. People don't know that.
There, now people believe
He's
it.
really smart. I'm not kidding you.
sorry.
Like high IQ Mensa smart. This one, that's why you like me. We get along so well.
We do.
We're on
You
the
are
same level.
Very smart.
And so the rainbow.
Rainbow Bright / raging homosexual. Star Wars, Sleeping Beauty, and more Harry Potter. I have like 4 Harry Potter films.
So when's
Kabbalah.
enough? On the tattoos.
I think I'm not going to go past my arms.
I don't think you've done enough.
Yeah, I know. You tell me that
I think you've done
every
enough.
time.
I say stop right there. Less is more.
Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey, you, always on the run. You know,
Is this a star or is it a star?
Around, baby, gotta have some fun.
Oh my God, Frankie's so hilarious.
Right now. Me too.
I thought that was my line. I didn't know it was in a song.
You're wearing Versace. I just saw it. There's
Oh
the
my
Medusa
God.
right there. I'm looking at it.
All right, so you're not drinking. Now, what's that been like for you? First of all, what made you come to the conclusion? How long has it been, and what's it like for you before and after?
Okay, great. After Manchester happened, which was the terrible bombing that happened at my sister's concert, just the unbelievable tragedy, I didn't have the tools to handle like life anymore. Like all of it. Like so, all I really did was drink a lot, and then I was prescribed pills like benzos, which are like for anti-anxiety and depression. But I abused them horrifically to the point of where like I was like taking so much that like I couldn't even like move. So I knew that I had a problem then. And
was your problem more drinking or prescription drugs? Do you think?
was the combination of the two things. Like there was no one without the other.
But you don't feel comfortable now just having a cocktail or a drink?
No, absolutely not. I'll go straight back to
you think?
to pills.
And
or
you
whatever
don't feel comfortable just having a pill?
No. I take like non-narcotic things. Like I've gotten into like kind of more homeopathic remedies and stuff that like can help me balance like the damage that I did to my brain too. Like taking that many benzos for like years. It can be very difficult to come off of, and I was abusing them. So, like, glad they're out of my system.
So the Manchester thing brought it all to a head.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm doing too much. I'm being self-destructive. I'm sabotaging myself. My life's not together.
Yeah, I'm basically
and I'm done.
almost dead.
And so you just said, I'm done.
Yeah, I like scraped myself off the bathroom floor. And was like,
who all else thought you had a problem? Because honestly, all the people I know that know you, including myself, we did not recognize that you had a problem.
Yeah, I did a very good job of hiding it.
You're a great actor.
Yeah, I'm a great actor.
Oscar award.
Yes.
He should be hosting the Oscars.
I should be
We
hosting the
don't
Oscars.
need Kevin Hart. We have Frankie Grande.
Yes, that's true. And
That's
you're
right.
not getting Kevin Hart.
That's
so
right.
That's,
So we have you.
That's even better.
That's you.
No,
Okay.
I should. It
so
would
you
be
scraped
great.
yourself off the floor and you said, I'm done.
Yeah, so basically, I actually asked my sister for help. Because I knew, and during like this terrible time of Manchester,
because she's very healthy, straight arrow.
Yes, and like basically to add to the things that she needed to worry about at the moment, I was like, hey, I have a substance abuse problem.
On top of everything else.
I need to go to rehab, and she was like, got you. and she got me straight into rehab.
Where'd you go?
Place where I went to the Hills, where and it's
in LA.
Yeah,
okay.
in LA, and 45 days there, and then I came out, and I have not had a drink or a desire in 1 year and 6.5 months.
And you have no desire.
Yeah, almost 19 months.
Because your life is so much better.
My life is so much better. I mean, like, and if I do have a desire, I have a system of tools in order to handle those desires.
Like?
You know, or like calling a friend. I have an amazing support group of people. I go to meetings.
Yeah.
Go
hopping over to Soul Cycle and getting on a bike.
Soul Cycle,
yeah.
Prayer, meditation,
right.
yoga.
Yeah.
Like, there are all these tools that can take my anxious brain and my crazy energy and my yin and my yang and blah blah, and like balance me, and then I'm like, oh cool, I feel good. So if I'm ever feeling not the best, like, I have tools that are not this or this.
Well, when you were
for those of you on the podcast,
yeah.
I was miming drinking and popping pills.
I told you he's very smart. Now, when you were in rehab, was there a point where you were like, oh my God, I get why I'm doing this?
Yeah.
And when was that I got it moment?
Oh, goodness. I think it was like around maybe the second or third week, I think, is when I was like out of 6, like halfway through.
And then you realized, what, the light just went on?
Well, I realized a little bit more like that the Frankie, so basically like I had this amazing spark and joy and joie de vivre and flair for life.
Yeah.
And then when my life got so big,
right.
I wouldn't allow that spark to go out, even if it wasn't like real anymore. Like, so I would just fuel it however I could. Like, and like eventually I was a bit of a shell.
Yeah.
You know, like there was nothing inside. Like I was still Frankie, and I was like real, but like ultimately I wasn't happy.
Yeah. You were just a brilliant actor putting on the show.
This great show
that people expect from you.
Yeah, and I think, but the nice thing is, and the beautiful thing is that like the real Frankie was right under the surface, like waiting to be reborn, like waiting to rise from the ashes. So like I feel like the person you're talking to now is the person you met.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
You've
like,
always been there.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just covering it up with all the stuff.
Yeah, and it's also like I really didn't go too crazy until after Big Brother. Like Big Brother was definitely one of the catalysts for my like using to escalate, because of like that was when like fame happened. That was when like public eye happened.
And
that's
also
when public opinion happened.
And you're out every night, and you're partying every night, and, and then you do your Rocky Horror and you go have a drink, and then you do your Broadway and all the cast goes out, and then you go to your one-man show and everybody goes out and eats at 4 in the morning, and it becomes a lifestyle that just gets a little bit unhealthy and out of control.
Correct.
And now you're perfect.
I know, I'm so happy, and I'm so sober.
I know.
And I don't miss it, and I still go out to clubs.
Yeah.
I still have a really good support. I'll bring like some sober friends with me. I'll go out to clubs.
I'm a good one. I used to order iced tea.
Exactly.
I couldn't care less.
And I'll stay out till 5 in the morning. I'll dance all night. Someone actually accused me of doing drugs at a club the other night because I was having too much fun. And I was like, no, baby, this is what sobriety looks like.
But we had so much fun. Like, we went to the Cher concert together, and I don't think you were drunk at all.
Yeah, I was.
You were? I mean, you were so good drunk that I never knew you drank till I saw you sober. I mean, I never knew that you drank. I never would have known it.
She said you weren't drunk at all. I said, yeah, I was.
I can't even believe it. Well, I remember.
Maybe it was after. Maybe we went
Maybe
out
after, but I just didn't recall you being drunk. I do recall you putting me on the subway, and I'd never been on the subway before.
That was so much fun.
And I was a nervous wreck because we went underground, and I started getting claustrophobic, and so I was like having a little bit of an attack. And Frankie gets on the pole and starts singing and dancing on the pole, and the whole train is clapping, you know. And finally, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I was underground on the subway because I'm being entertained. It was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, this is how you know I wasn't sober, because your crippling anxiety moment, I was like, oh, I know, I'll film this, rather than being like, hey, how can I help you?
Yeah, right. This is your idea of helping me.
I was like, let's put it on YouTube.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. You know, but I remember most about you, when I first met you, were always doing Shine Bright. You had the Shine Bright, t-shirts, and you sent me Shine Bright, and Roy Jr. still sleeps in those t-shirts, and Freda loved the t-shirt, and I had the t-shirt, and then you put the glitter all over you 20 different ways and back, and I'm like, Who does that? I mean, I was thinking the other day, you're the gayest gay that I know.
Yay!
You win the contest.
That's the best compliment anyone's ever given me.
And you've always been comfortable being gay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was definitely a journey into becoming comfortable with it to the level that I'm at. But basically, once I was on Broadway, and I was surrounded by all this amazing gay culture in New York City,
right.
I just
started
absorbed
owning it.
it. I really did, and then I just kept getting rewarded for being myself,
yeah.
which was wonderful, and then that gave me the foundation upon which to build this kind of shine bright, like a Frankie. When people throw shade, shine brighter. I give zero fucks kind of attitude, which now in sobriety I can truly rock, because I really don't care what you have to think.
That's right.
I really don't care, because also I can't control it.
Right.
You can't control other people's opinions.
It's their problem.
So I can't allow that to enter my sphere of existence, or the decisions on my day-to-day decisions are not based on how
approval
other people are going to react to me anymore.
Yeah.
Which is great. And I have to do a lot of work around that.
It's a lot of freedom that comes with that, though. A whole lot of freedom. But you have a great support group. You know, I knew your grandfather. I remember the apple pie, sitting back. He didn't want any more than what he wanted. I mean, I just start crying when I'm thinking of him. He's so sweet.
So cute, so
and
particular.
Your grandma.
Yeah. She's the best. I was with her last night.
Yeah, I saw that. And then your sister and your mom. I mean, you have the best family. I mean, I think your mom really gets an award for Mom of the Decade, of a lifetime. I mean, to raise two kids like the two of you that are so completely different and so talented, and you made it so big in your own way. I mean, you are equally talented in different ways. And for you guys to just be so grounded and go home for Christmas and hang out at the Christmas tree and call your old high school friends and go back to Boca.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so cool, you know, how you've turned out. And I owe that. I think your mom
100%.
gets the credit for that, and your grandmom, your grandparents. I mean, they're just amazing. And even when your dad was sick, you were right there running to the hospital. And I was just thought, you know, people don't know the real Frankie. They don't know how smart you are. Actually borderline genius. They don't really know how well studied and educated you are, and they really don't know your heart. You know, they see you as this bigger than life person, and I love the fact that you have made gay being fabulous. I mean, you have set the trends for it being super fabulous for as long as I've known you. People want to be like you.
Yeah, and
I mean,
thank you. First of all, that was the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I'm going to record this and then play it to myself every morning. It's like, Alexa, play Lea Black Good Morning message. She's like, oh my God, and you're so gay.
This is your motivation.
Yeah, exactly. But and I think it's, you know, especially during this administration, I think it's my job to continue to be as gay and in your face fabulous as humanly possible.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because I know we're losing rights.
Yeah.
So we need to be more vocal about.
You know, without getting too much into politics, you know, they've stacked the judges with right-wing judges. I mean, just hundreds of them every day. There are 20 more, and they're setting us back so many years and so many human and social rights that it's up to us to not let that happen.
Correct.
And I think the new generation is going to come in and kick ass, and they're going to say, you know, you take those laws and do what you want with them. We're going to be us. That's it. 100%. You know, that's the end of that. I mean, no conversion therapy here. You know, we're not going for any of that. You know,
and that's what I feel like. Also, I think conversion therapy, I mean, there's got to be some sort of dating show there, right?
Well, it should be illegal. It should be criminal.
Duh,
it should be criminal. There should be give me shock treatments to people.
Everyone must be having sex in that place.
That's part of it. The ones giving the therapy are like, all right. They're jealous. So now, without giving it away,
really it's evil.
It's
okay,
evil.
go ahead.
I saw a sizzle reel of you for a latest potential project. I won't give away the details.
Okay, please don't.
You were so fabulous. The producers loved you. Everybody in the cast loved you. I hope the show gets picked up somewhere. I mean, you were just so talented, and there's no genre you can't do. Television, radio, podcast, I mean, Broadway, all of it.
Nickelodeon.
Film, Nickelodeon. I forgot about the Nickelodeon roots, you know? And I do think you should be hosting the Oscars. So how are we going to get that started? I mean, that would be a wham.
Everyone tweet it. Petition for @Frankie J. Grande to host the
Oscars. So now, let's bring it back to now. Tell us about your life now. What's it like now?
Well, I'm excited for 2019. 2018 was a lot of growth and a lot of work, and it was good, but a lot of excavation. You know, I tweeted something the other day, which is like, you know, you can't grow without the growing pains. You know, like, but the thing is, you can't get stuck in the growing pains. You have to understand their growing pains and that you're to move on from them and be stronger. And I feel like that was what 2018 was for me, a lot of growing pains to prepare me for 2019 and being like fabulous and wonderful. And I have my one-man show coming up, and then I have, what else can I talk about?
Yeah, so tell us what's coming up. You have the one-man show coming up, and tell us again.
25th and 26th
in New York.
At Green Room 42, Living La Vida Grande, 9:30 p.m. Please come. It's going to be amazing. And then I have two other projects that we're like literally almost allowed to announce them.
Right.
And I have one more thing. I have like 4 things that are like almost about to be announced.
And they're all going to hit.
And then I'll tell you. I'll come back and
you'll come back and we'll do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I know you won't forget where you came from.
It's going to be a Grande year for Frankie Grande and for Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And for Joan Grande and for Nona Grande.
So what do they have going on? Anything that you want to share?
Ariana just is headlining Coachella, which is
fabulous.
very exciting. I cannot wait. I've never been to Coachella.
And you're going, of course.
I'm going to go and be really gay in the desert. In like basically.
Well, you're
like,
dressed for it.
In like one. I'm going to be wearing a lot less than this. I'm going to be basically like body painted with like 2 rhinestones and like a strip of leather, maybe this wide.
Oh,
somewhere. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh my God, can you imagine those right-wing Nazis on top freaking out? The world's coming to an end. Pray for him, mother. Pray for him.
Well, I hope I get the reaction. Then that means I picked a good outfit.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You're going to get it. Now, is there anything you want to say to our viewing audience that you want to share? Tell us about anything else you want to say?
I love you guys.
Wrap it up for us.
I've been extremely appreciative. I gotta say, like, of all the people that have been in my life and supported me through this year and through sobriety and the difficult times, like, my fans have been there for me hugely. Yeah. And I read your messages and I read your guys' tweets and your comments, you know, and like that's the nice thing about this year is like I have been unapologetically myself, including when I'm sad, including when I'm down, including when I'm going through difficult times, and everyone has been so incredibly supportive in the Twittersphere and on Instagram, in my comments, and I read that stuff, and that really helps me get through it, you know?
Do the bad comments bother you at all?
The bad comments, it's becoming easier and easier to ignore them as I fuel myself up with self-worth.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Because I know celebrities that say, you know, there could be 100 good comments and the one bad one's the one that hits them and they remember and it bothers them.
That's what, because we're as human beings, we're genetically wired to remember things that cause us pain so that we avoid them in the future. So like as cavemen, like fire, hot, remember that, don't go near the fire. Like scrolling through Instagram, you're a faggot. That hurts me, don't go read that ever again. And so it's difficult, but again, the bolstering up and the having the self-worth also comes with my fan support. So it's very interesting. It's a very fine line. And I would lie to you if I said that I completely didn't let those bad comments hurt me. Yeah. But what I can tell you is that they hurt me less and less as I work on myself.
And they don't affect your behavior.
And they do no longer affect my behavior.
And that's where it counts.
That's it. Like it can sting on the inside, but as long as I breathe, process before I scream or retaliate, I don't retaliate.
Yeah.
You know
Ignore
what I'm saying?
them. Yeah. They want the attention,
yes,
so you don't give it to them.
I don't respond to hate.
Yeah.
I'm no longer reactive in the face of hate. I had a very rude person at a restaurant the other day, and I just breathed and I just accepted it.
Why would they be rude to you?
It was because they screwed up and they don't want to admit it, but that's fine. But I didn't fight. You know, like I was just like I breathed, I let it go, and then I asked to talk to the manager. It was so simple.
And you know the other thing too, like if you can think like, well, wonder if they're having a really bad problem right now. Maybe their life's really bad. Maybe they're going to be, their dad works for the government, isn't going to get paid this month. Yeah. You never know where they're coming from, so you just can't take it personal. No, that's what I learned is you just don't take it personal. As long as you don't take it personal, you get over it really fast.
The pause button is great.
Well, you're one of the few people that have it. Most people I know are very reactive.
I work every day to have that pause button. Yeah. And that it's a millisecond pause button. It's not very long. You just have to like literally breathe before you speak. Like if something really pisses you off, just be like, do I really want to say what I'm about to say? Probably not. Okay, cool. Moving on.
I won't say
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I'll tweet it instead.
Yes, exactly. I will write a very cleverly worded tweet, and I shall send that instead and feel justified.
And only
in
a
my
million
behavior.
people will see it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. I don't throw people under the bus publicly. Like that's wrong.
If you don't
It's
have
just
to.
wrong. You know.
You know, I'm like this. I won't come at you, but I will defend myself.
Amen.
And there you go.
And you can, and
And
you
you
should.
can, and you should.
Yeah.
So, you know, sitting here talking to you, I'm starting to think that you and I should have a roundtable talk show with interesting people.
I should.
Every day we're better than the view or the talk.
Duh. We are.
We
Let's
are,
start it right now.
All right, we're going to wrap up. Is there
Brendan,
anything coming from
Your
you?
good friend Brendan.
Oh, Brendan
yes, yes.
from E. 2 Emmys, 26 years old. What's wrong with that?
Are you single?
He's single?
Cheers.
Thank you.
Hit me up.
He was wondering if he would see you on stage with Ariana at Coachella.
Oh.
I'm going whenever I'm at Ariana's shows. I'm there as her brother. Like
Yeah.
she needs her big brother.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like I will be there as my big brother capacity, and you'll see me twirling in the front of the stage. That is for sure.
By the way,
Sober at
Yeah.
Coachella.
In
I'll
a-
probably be alone.
and in a very endearing and not critical way, your sister's very dependent on your mother.
You know, like we are such a
You're
close
so
family.
close.
We're so close.
I mean, you're so close.
And I'm
I love it. I think
blessed.
it's adorable.
Yeah, we have a
It's
very
so adorable.
unique family dynamic.
You
I
do.
will say that, and it's definitely something that has allowed us to
Yeah.
succeed in the way that we've
Yeah.
succeeded. Is our,
Yeah.
our incredible family dynamic.
You're a great family, amazing family.
Yeah.
All right, so we had fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
All right.
Lots of comments. Everyone thinks you two are great together.
Go
Oh, great.
on our Facebook page and go on our Instagram pages and make your comments, write your questions, tweet us at Lea Black Miami and Frankie J. Grande.
Yes,
This will
work.
be a bonus podcast episode, so people can download that. in about an
Okay,
hour.
in about
Work.
an hour.
About an hour. We'll just do the
Yeah.
podcast. I'm going to retweet it.
Yes, I'm going to make him go to work. I'm going to have grab that phone and run it for him.
Yeah, please just do it. I don't know what I'm doing.
We had
anymore.
fun, everybody.
Just kidding, yes,
Thank
I
you
do.
so much.
Goodbye.
Mwah. Thank
Love
you,
you guys.
Frankie.
Mwah.
How much do we love you?
Mwah.
I love you,
Mwah.
love you, love
Mwah.
you.
We're
You
kissing on
I want
cheeks.
Brito to do
Lots
your
of
picture.
kissing.
Turn around. I want Brito to do your artist. You know, you
Oh,
always get
Brito.
Brito. Yeah,
No
he'll do one
way.
for you.
No
What was
way.
the guy, Carrier, Raphael, or whatever that did the one?
Kafir Royale.
He did a fabulous
Wait.
American. You did the American Express thing. You bought.
Yeah, I have it.
You
in my
bought that.
room.
It's fabulous.
And I have a Chanel one he did too.
Oh.
But the Brito, so I have, okay, so maybe this would have suggested that I would be an alcoholic in my later years. But as a child, I used to collect Absolute vodka ads.
Oh, okay.
And I had all of them, and then for Christmas one year, I asked my mother to please buy me Absolute vodka bottle painted by Brito. And
Oh,
I have it.
fabulous. Oh,
Yes, and
fabulous.
it's about 20 years old, and I'm obsessed with it. So,
We're going to send him this link, and I bet you'll
yeah,
get a
please.
surprise
Oh my
at
God, I
your
would
door.
love
I guarantee
my
you.
face
He's
in
fabulous. He
burrito.
just surprised me with that one day.
I love it.
He's
I love his
fabulous.
signature. It's so
Yeah,
iconic.
so iconic.
It's so good.
You're amazing. Okay, guys, we love you
Iconic.
much. Mwah.
Mwah, love you,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Say bye, baby. Bye.